Blurring the lines between cautious strategy and unbridled mayhem, Superhot PSVR is a definitive PSVR first-person shooter in which time only moves when you move. It's just you, outnumbered and outgunned, grabbing the weapons of fallen enemies to shoot, slice, maneuver through a hurricane of slow-motion bullets. Now, I don't want to sound cliche here, but Superhot VR makes you actually feel like you're a spy taking down baddies. With the different weapons you can use, the game never gets too stale. It can be a fantastic workout, with you constantly dodging bullets and punching enemies. I even had to take off the helmet a few times because I was very sweaty, because it's a very good workout. As well, the physics are very responsive, with time only moving when you do. It really feels like, it works very well. And overall, it is a very fun game. But all games come with a few flaws, and while they're not huge, I definitely noticed them when I was playing through the game. First of all, the hitbox tracking can be very off sometimes, as well as the PS Move controller tracking. I sometimes noticed that my hands were flying across the room, but most of the time the tracking was pretty good. Secondly, the game is way too short. I beat the whole game in about 2 hours, give or take a bit, and for the price point, you want a little bit longer than that. It does have a little bit of replayability though, for sure. And lastly, it can become increasingly frustrating when you die over and over and over again. I know I experienced this. I just was so ready to put the controller down sometimes, but the reward, the payoff when you do win is pretty, it feels really good. And it could be just because I suck, you know what I mean? But overall, Superhot VR is one of the best experiences on PSVR, and if you have the money, I recommend the game to be on the top of your list. Superhot PSVR at the time of this video is $24.99 on the PlayStation Store.